first told that I was going to be giving a speech at this graduation, I didn't know what I wanted to say. For some reason, coming up with the topic for this speech seemed more daunting to me than the 4 years of high school, and presumably hundreds of Mr. Ryland's essays that it took to get to this point. Oh, Lord. But two wise girls gave me the basis for this speech. Food. A meal is like 4 years of high school. This meal is my favorite. Corned beef, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage. This meal takes time to cook. For the graduates, the time was 4 years. The piece of beef that is put in the crock pot with water and a little salt represents the basis that every student has coming into high school. It is the knowledge that we have gained before walking through the doors of White Mountains Regional. With this in mind, every piece of meat is different. Every student is an individual. You will never have the same exact cut or person. In our class, students getting their educations from Lancaster, Whitefield, Jefferson, and Dalton, no student is exactly alike. The meat is cooked at a low heat for a long period of time, which represents the constant flow of knowledge that we attain during our time in high school. As time continues and we really start to heat up, the vegetables are added into the mix. The addition of cabbage, potatoes, and carrots into our environment is like the experiences that we have outside of the classroom. They're what add some different flavors into our high school meals. These experiences could be how much the school has changed over the last 4 years, the winning of a state championship, prom, or being a part of the cup band. For myself, I'd have to say that these vegetables were the times that I spent on sports teams. It was where I was able to find my passions. Through running, I've been able to create friendships and bonds that are irreplaceable. I never would have thought that I would enjoy being on a team where I was outnumbered by boys 7-1 at times. A team where an a cappella version of the song Crazy Train could come without notice and where their shorts were apparently too short due to the budget cuts. I also learned that sometimes it is necessary to embarrass your teammates, whether that be a group of guys yelling out your cell phone number or yelling across a large crowd that, "Andrew, I've got your purse," so he knows that he forgot his lunchbox. With my vegetables, I found that there was never a day when I didn't laugh. For that, I am thankful. Continuing on, the meat and vegetables must be cooked for just the right amount of time, and that's like the school making sure we have the knowledge to be contributing citizens in society. For if the main meal can't be eaten, then there would be no dessert. That's because the dessert represents the dream and goals of us graduates. It is what we will be able to attain once we have finished cooking. In this case, there is no set dessert. That's because every person that is graduating today has a different goal or dream for his or her future. It's something that they should strive for and feel fulfilled with once they reach it. In my mind, you can never have too many desserts. So once you have reached one goal or dream, make another. Strive to make yourself a better person and to continue to try and do what others say you can't. Have a belief that if you put your mind to something, the only thing in your way is yourself. Now, before some people eat their meals, they say what they're thankful for. So before we get our diplomas, I would like to do that. This meal would not have been able to happen if it weren't for the crock pot, utensils, and plates. Each are imperative to the success of the meal, and so to the success of the graduate. The crock pot is the teachers that have taught us through our 4 years and made a difference in our lives. Mr. Arsenal, these last 4 years, you have become like a second father to me. You've been my coach, and you've been my teacher. You made me laugh, you made me into a confident runner, you believed in me, and even tried to give me dating advice from time to time. For all those things, I am thankful. Miss Richardson, you've also been a coach and a teacher to me. You've helped to make me into a strong runner and singer. For that, I am thankful. Mr. Safian, you are more than just an amazing teacher at this high school. You support every student who walks through these doors. For that, I am thankful. These teachers have all been key parts of my crock pot that I have been blessed to have during my time at this school. The utensils would be the friends you've had during your high school experience. Katie, you've been my friend since we started going to school. Kaylin, you are one of the smartest and nicest people that I know. Emily, you love to eat, like me, and I'm pretty sure that's why we're friends. Boys, I know that anytime I am around you, you'll be able to make me laugh, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. And Savannah, thanks for biking next to me while I'm running and telling me that I'm going too slow, and for giving me an idea for this speech. For having all of you in my life, I am thankful. Lastly, there are the plates, the foundation for which the meal can be placed on. The plates are the family, Mom and Dad. I am so lucky to have the two of you as my parents. I wouldn't be the person I am if it weren't for the two of you. I am thankful for everyone in my close and distant family. Your support is invaluable. So, it is time for each graduate to eat his or her meal. If you can, thank someone who has helped you get to this point. You can never thank people enough. I would like to wish everyone the best of luck in their future and hope that you are able to reach all of your dreams and goals. And on that, bon appetit.